If you're in a relationship with a narcissist, here are some realities that you have to be aware of. You will not be able to change them. They're not going to take accountability for their actions. And I know that that is so hard to hear, but they're not going to self-reflect. They're very, very unlikely to be like, you know what, you're right. I see the part that I played in that situation. And it's one of the most disappointing things, right? It's just so painful. And you will be blamed for everything. The second is that they do not love in the way that you expect. You can't really love if all you're doing is protecting your identity from an ego place. That isn't love. Everything you do is to protect yourself. And it's sort of like you can't be in love and fear at the same time. You cannot be in self-protection mode in an egotistical way and still be loving. It doesn't allow you to be in relational health with that other person to take into consideration their needs and adapt accordingly. So they're not going to do anything that doesn't serve them. It's going to be very transactional. They're going to care about what they can gain, and they're not going to care so much about a genuine emotional connection. It's always a means to an end. The third thing you'll notice is that if you set a boundary, they're going to react negatively, not just the communication of the boundary, but when you hold it. When you actually hold a boundary, they do not like it. I mean, most people, anytime you're changing your boundaries, the person has to adjust, and not everybody likes a boundary being implemented that wasn't there before. But somebody who's reasonable will get over it. But a narcissist won't ever get over that. They're going to become enraged, they're going to withdraw affection, and they're going to try to punish you by withdrawal. And they'll stonewall you and ignore you and find all kinds of reasons to be cruel and unkind, and they'll put it back on you. And then finally, staying in a relationship with a narcissist comes at a cost. And this is something I always want to tell people. Like, you can choose to stay with a narcissist, like I kind of touched on earlier, if that's the lesser of two evils. But you just have to have your eyes wide open, and you have to know that it's going to cost you.